Hello everyone and welcome back to this video in which I will review for you the newest perfume from Bulgari that is called Golden Citrine, and it is from the Omnia collection that originally included 10 different perfumes, but I will share with you my impressions on 5 of them that are currently available in my local Douglas shop, and I don't know what happened to the rest. Maybe it got discontinued. So if you have any experience with Bulgari perfumes from the Omnia collection or any others, please go ahead and comment it down below. And other than that, make sure to follow me on my social media such as Instagram and Facebook, because we can be friends over there and chat just as we can do that in the comments right here. So with that being said, let me tell you my impressions of Omnia perfumes, and of course tell you everything what I think about the newest addition to it. So with that being said, you guys, I want to start in the chronological order, and I will begin with perfume that is called Crystalline, that was created by Alberto Marias, who designed this whole line in 2005, and it looks really pretty because it's in this white beautiful bottle that I'm a big fan of, but I don't find that this design is very handy because it's a little bit hard to press on the cap, but once you figure out how to do that right, it's okay. So with that being said, Omnia Crystalline not only looks like a crystal but also smells like one, because it has very pure and fresh scent, and in there we have different green nuances such as green tea, which is noticeable, but it doesn't make you feel drinking tea, so it's rather atmospheric in there. And at the same time there is a note of bamboo and a leafy accord, so the green vibe is definitely in this perfume, but it is not overwhelming. It won't make you feel like you're walking through the forest. It just makes this perfume youthful and fresh. And there is only one flower, which is a lotus, and we know it stands for the purity, so that fresh floral greenery is really uplifting, and it will lift you up to the sky, and it will also make you smell refreshing and really classy all day long, because it's quite long lasting, which I really enjoy about it. And it is probably my most favorite from this line because it's actually on the musky side, and you might know that I'm a big fan of musky perfumes, and it's so obviously musky, but I like that it doesn't turn clean or really soapy. It just smells feminine, gorgeous, it's soft, it smells timeless. It will be appropriate for any lady anywhere. It's just like so interesting, and I find it's done in the Asian style, so right now it's quite an original fragrance in the world of shower gel fragrances. So with that being said, the next one is Omnia Coral, that was released in 2012, and obviously it has this beautiful coral bottle that speaks to you when you look at it, and I like how it smells as well. I actually really enjoy this line from Bulgari, even though I haven't tried everything out from it, so your experience with it, if you have some, will be super helpful for me personally, and I'm sure for the others. But this perfume is as optimistic as it looks. I find that Alberto Marias did a great job on representing the scent of the bottle through the fragrance. So this one is on the berry, almost gourmand side, but I like that it's fresh, it's not too heavy, and there are berries in there, there are flowers in there such as lily, water lily actually, and hibiscus, which I guess is an imaginary note because I believe there is no such perfume material as hibiscus, but it smells quite exotic, you know, it smells unusual. It doesn't smell like a typical floral perfume, so it will make you go like, oh, this is actually interesting. And the note of pomegranate in there makes it juicy, refreshing. I really like this blend, which is seamless. It's like the whole vibration in the bottle, and I find it's really versatile. You can rock it to work, you can rock it on a date. It is playful and at the same time elegant enough. So the next one, you guys, is Omnia Pink Sapphire, and when I first tried it, I wasn't the biggest fan of the opening because it was too sweet for me, but I like the dry down because it changes the whole fragrance. This is an example of perfume that develops and doesn't smell the same all the time. So in the opening there are different citruses and pomelo note, which makes it quite exotic, right? Because there are not many perfumes with that note. There is something spicy in there, but it's rather sweet, okay? And later it turns floral, and you definitely get that exotic vibe, but in the dry down it turns into something fresh, and I get an obvious tea element in there, but not like a perfume tea, like a real tea, as if I was somewhere on vacation and I would drink a cup of tea on my balcony with an awesome view at different flowers that I want to smell all of them, you know. You just get that impression of holidays and something festive. It's sparkling, it's really yummy, and I find this is an awesome fruity, floral, fresh, at the same time sweet fragrance. It's done so well, and not many people talk about it because, you know, it was released in 2018, 2 years have passed and blah blah blah. So yeah, I really love it. I find it sexy, and at the same time it's like it has its own character, which I really appreciate it for. So yeah, if you're looking for something great, for something with frangipani and tiare, but something that wouldn't be too heavy, I really recommend you that one because it's definitely one of my favorites from the line too. Actually, all of them that I will review today are my favorites, maybe except the newest one, which we'll talk about right now, and this one is called Golden Citrine. And yes, the bottle is awesome. That optimistic yellow color is really eye-catching, and as you probably remember, I mentioned in my perfume banger for 2020 that I want Ylang Ylang to be more popular this year because, in my opinion, this is an awesome but underrated note that didn't make it to the current trends in the perfumery, and I want that to change because I'm bored of all the woody, rosy things, and I want Ylang Ylang, and I love this note. I have here Ylang Complete, which is so good, you guys. It's like really powdery and intense and hypnotizing, and my dog is barking like crazy. Why? When I'm filming, you know. But this one is so sheared out. It's really soft. It's way too safe for me. There is not enough in there. It smells very modern. My mom told me that it is a beautiful perfume for everyday wear, but you guys, you need to reapply throughout the day if you want to smell it, because longevity is not there. For example, the Crystalline one stays longer, the Pink Sapphire stays longer on you than this one. So I think it's done for the younger audience, and this is nothing super special in my personal opinion. Ylang Ylang is not as noticeable in there as I wish. So this perfume so far is at the last spot for me from this line, and it remembered me of this fragrance, which is Abercrombie & Fitch First Instinct Sheer that I've already reviewed, but as I've tried them side by side, I noticed the difference because in here there is a super intoxicating note of orange blossom, but I guess Omnia Golden Citrine is just like nothing super unique and special and intriguing. There are many perfumes quite like it. So if you are in the mood for something sheared out, something that you can't really define, and even though in the opening you get a slightly honeyed Ylang Ylang moment, it disappears way too quickly for my personal liking. And with that being said, I'm not the biggest fan of this perfume, but it is not a bad one, and I think it will be suitable for hotter weather when you don't want to wear an annoying fragrance. And if you have any questions regarding this one or the other ones that I've mentioned, please go ahead and leave them in the comments, as well as your feedback on today's video that is completed right now. And I hope you enjoyed watching it. Make sure to like it if you found it helpful, and subscribe to my channel if you are new here. Request future content in the comments, and I guess that's all. There are many designer fragrances that are brand new in the stores, and I will review them for you really soon. But if there is something in particular you're interested in, just let me know. And make sure to stay tuned, smell good. We'll see you on the next one really soon. Bye guys.